Today's agenda is wherein I will be giving a description of what FitBudd is, what we will be providing to you guys, followed up with the interfaces that you guys are utilizing to operate your online training business. Along with it, I will start the navigation of the dashboard. The navigation of the dashboard will include your client onboarding journey. It will include how you will be creating and assigning your programs to your customers. You'll be understanding what payment plans are, why crucial those are to operate for FitBudd platform, and how you can automate those payment plans to balance out your professional and personal life and dedicate much more time for yourself so that the automation work for you while you are resting or chilling somewhere. Moving on, I'll be explaining about the client management features that we have on our platform. These client management features will help you stay connected with your customers wherever you are. As a personal coach, it is not limited for you to stick down to a gym or a studio. You can be wherever you are, probably giving another one-on-one high-ticket training to some clients, but still will be available to you other clients across the globe through the client management and communication channels. That is what I'll be explaining in that navigation point. Then I will be giving you a walkthrough of the coach app that you guys are utilizing to stay in touch with your customers. That coach app is the mobile version of the dashboard that you guys are utilizing to operate your online training business. Followed up with what your clients will see in their application on their interface when you are assigning or managing their accounts from your dashboard. So that will be explained in the client app point, which I've highlighted. And then I'll end up this beautiful webinar with some worked marketing tips for the existing coaches who have utilized those uh, marketing strategies and did went from 0 to 200 using the FitBudd platform. To understand what we are, who we are, uh, FitBudd came into existence after the lockdown. So it was during the lockdown process when the worldwide people were stick in their houses. They were limited to things, but they still want to do something for themselves, take care of their health, stay like uh, engage with other people. That was the thought process, and FitBudd came into existence for a one-on-one coaching. We gradually started from a, a platform which have the basic essential needs to drive a one-on-one coaching online. From there to a full-fledged software program which can help operate an entire gym and a studio. Uh, just from the software that we are utilizing. We have included all the features that a virtual trainer or a virtual coach needs in today's world. And going forward, we are in that line where we'll be introducing our own AI feature in the platform. That particular webinar is available on YouTube channel of ours. If you are interested to understand what future consists for FitBudd, you can watch that particular webinar on our FitBudd channel. My colleague will be sending our channel link in the chat for you guys to operate. So that is what FitBudd is. We have curated all the features that you guys require to run a potential successful online coaching business for your individual expertise for your own clients across the globe. For that, we have created three main interfaces. The first one is the dashboard, which will be the 70-80% of the entire webinar part, where I'll be using it practically and explaining you guys all the features of that particular software, of that dashboard. That is the first interface that you as coach, you guys will be utilizing. The second interface is the coach app. This particular coach app is the mobile version of your dashboard. However, it is limited just for engagement and communication purposes. You cannot create uh, you cannot create or assign programs from the coach app. I will show you how easy it is to utilize that once you have set up your entire training business. It's not that difficult. And the third interface is the client application that your customers will be utilizing to receive the programs that you have assigned to them, to receive the nutrition assignments that you have assigned to them, and to interact with you and be in touch with you. Be that through a messaging communication feature, be that in a group community feature, which is interacting with, where your customers are interacting with each other, or the one-on-one coaching feature where your calls, where your clients can schedule one-on-one calls with you through the application. So we will be seeing that. In terms of navigation, I will limit myself not to read the slides that I have created. Instead, I will jump directly to the second page. Just give me 1 second. Okay, there we are. I will just log in into my account. Perfect. Can you guys please confirm if you guys are able to see my screen? Anybody volunteer, please? Perfect. Okay, yes, we got a yes. Great. So I'll be navigating through this particular platform throughout our webinar instead of going through each slide that I have highlighted, to make sure that I'm utilizing most of my time in clarifying your guys' doubts and giving you guys that strong push to get started right after this webinar. So I have an audience of new folks, old folks, folks who are with us from a very long time. Uh, all of these people, they can utilize this webinar as your playbook, as the basic foundational understanding of your platform. And this webinar will be uploaded on our YouTube channel. So you can go down there whenever you want, move back to that particular timeline, and then watch that particular segment to get your doubts cleared. Without waiting any further, the main key features when you are utilizing your online training business is that you differentiate your pricing strategy from the people around you, considering your niche, considering your target audience, considering your existing programs that you guys have designed or are planning to design those kind of programs. So for that, you need to create your pricing strategy. And that is the crucial step in your client onboarding journey. To run and operate an online training platform, a coaching platform, the system already that you need is curated right in FitBudd. You need a platform which easily onboard your customers, automate the process, get them assign a program that you have selected in the backend, activate their accounts automatically, and then the customer is actually enjoying that workout program, utilizing your application. That entire feature, the workflow is curated on FitBudd. To begin with, you start with your payment plans. You decide what you want to sell off. There are two payment options that you can provide to your customers. It's like a subscription model. It can be a cycle starting from a single week to an entire year. The other one is a one-time option where you are charging for a certain duration, 1 month, 12, 2 months, or 12 weeks. This particular one-time option is mostly utilized when trainers are selling off their single programs that they have designed, like 12 weeks transformation program, 8-week weight loss program, 4-week uh, uh, challenge, or anything as such. There are multiple options that you can utilize it for a one-time payment. Whereas a subscription is a very smart strategy for your online training business, where you guys can keep a recurring cycle so that you have a repeating customer rather than just one-time customer. Starting from a single week to give them some kind of advantage so that it is easy for them to pay out, or probably a 4-week or a monthly schedule, but they are paying a payment every single month. And this particular subscription model can be utilized in a one-on-one coaching format, or in a format where you are utilizing the features of the platform and creating an all-access library application for your customers, where they are just paying you a certain amount of fee every single month to utilize your application and enjoy the entire library of workout program, nutrition programs, and everything. That is another feature that I will be including and explaining in the end of this particular webinar. So you can decide your pricing strategy between a one-time payment model or a subscription model. Keep it very simple. Keep 1, 2, 3 options for your customers so that they are not brainstormed or have a cold feet before picking and choosing of which particular program they should be using, or whatever you guys have been using for yourself before joining FitBudd. Whatever pricing strategies you had, just replicate them here on payment plans. If you guys have any kind of question while I'm explaining you these things, please drop that in the chat and I will respond to you immediately. So moving on, once you differentiate between the right payment pricing strategy, that needs a lot many pointers. And like, for example, your client engagement strategies, your target audience, along with that, your skill set, your specific segment of strength training or weight loss coaching, or any other specific segment that you are mastered in, or a strict one-on-one personal coaching, utilizing your existing database, your existing customers, your friends, family, colleagues, all of those, targeting everybody in mind, you're going to design this particular payment plan with the right pricing. To create that, you simply need to follow these blue plus icon on the entire dashboard. Wherever you see this blue plus icon, that means you can create that particular segment. You can click on it. Most people might already know this part, but just a heads up. Display name is for your customer's reference. This is the client side. And reference name is the coach side. That means you can write the payment plan name here, 12-week weight loss. And then you can differentiate here like 12-week low ticket plan or anything based on your reference and understanding, or you can just keep the same name. However, the display name is something that your customers see. So you can decide that, follow all these instructions, explain what this plan includes, use this particular feature in understanding in giving a small bite of what this payment plan will bring for your customers on their application, what they should be expecting after they purchase this plan. So you can record the small 30-second, 1-minute video of yours, upload it here so that your customers are virtually connected with you. Still, you have your personal touch in every way in the entire journey of their coaching with you. Upload a thumbnail that becomes the cover image on your website and application on the plans page. Move on. Decide the right pricing options. Now, if you start with one single option here, later once the plan is created, you can add multiple other options in the payment plan. Like you can select with a monthly subscription. Let's say you want to charge your customers $150. So you can keep a good number over here, which is value worthy. And then you can provide a smart discount. This feature plays that way, wherein uh, a payment plan with a higher pricing is being discounted and provided in a affordable pricing for the customer. That is what the strategy is all about when we were designing this plan. So you can utilize that. If you want to add some trial period for your applications, you can use a 3-day trial or a 7-day trial. This gives your clients a healthy assurance to continue with you after that trial period is completed. So they are supposed to enter the credit card, debit card details when they are accessing this free trial. So technically that is a sale and you can work on that. Then you can differentiate the sessions that are included in the payment plans that you're creating. If this plan includes one session in total, you can configure that. You can configure the timing, move on, follow the instructions, explain what this plan includes, explain how it works. And you can refer to your sample plans that we have already provided to you to understand all these parts. Once you're done, click on save and your plan will be created. Something like this will be the end result. So you have 3 sample plans on your payment plans page. You can learn from them and you can implicate the entire how it work plan, include instructions, copy paste it if you want to, or you can just understand it and create your own. Once you create this particular payment plan, now this gives your clients, your business, an easy onboarding workflow where you can utilize the FitBudd provided website, share this plans page with your customers. Just market this plans page on your social media platform or with your existing customers or whoever you're meeting in person. You can share this link, ask them to purchase a plan from your website. Now, based on the plan that you have purchased on FitBudd, you have the ability to change this FitBudd provided domain. If you're on a pro plan, you can change it to your custom domain. If you're on a super pro plan, you can change it to your custom domain. If you're on initiate plan, you can upgrade to a pro plan if you require this self-branding features. So once that is done, the plan page is giving you guys the advantage to onboard your customers. Your client visit this page, select that specific plan that you have designed or created. They can select the option that you have provided to them. They enter the email address. This email address is the one that they will be using to access the client application. And if you have your white label application, if you guys are on Super Pro plan, then you don't need to share this plans page to the customers. You can utilize the links of your application. Like the pro plan users, they have limitations because they'll be utilizing the FitBudd application. Super pro plan users can have direct signups. So people can get into the app and purchase it. But my suggestion for you will be making sure that you guys are sending your customers on a website where they can learn about you, they can read about you, and then they can take a smart and strong decision so that you have a recurring customer rather than a one-time sale and then no customers for the next month. So you need to be very smart when you are designing all these things and providing it to your existing database, the customer database. So moving on, they'll be utilizing this email address, hitting on continue. Uh, this says that I have an existing plan already, so I can utilize another email address. Once this process is completed, since this is a demo account, the payment gateway is not integrated in our account. but you need to make sure that you integrate the payment gateway. You have two options here, Stripe and PayPal. Choose the one that you are utilizing for your business. Stripe is good with UI experiences. You can utilize Stripe if you want to. Or if you are using a PayPal account, please utilize that. If you need help, there is a support team available to help you in integrating this payment gateways. You can send us a message from your dashboard. It is just in the bottom left corner. So whenever you have a doubt, utilize that feature, drop a question. Based on our staff availability, queue size, and everything, we try make sure we give as early as resolutions possible. So you can just drop a chat and wait for them to answer you back. So once you integrate the Stripe and PayPal dashboard on your website, on the checkout page, your client will be redirected to that payment gateway. I have one of my trainers example, like for example, Derek. If I am proceeding to purchase a plan, I can move on and it'll redirect me to the Stripe payment gateway. Or PayPal. So if this particular trainer has connected PayPal, so it will give this option. And if you have connected Stripe, it will redirect you to the Stripe payment gateway. So you need to do this step in the second format once you have created your payment plan. You have also intimated over here to do the same thing. You can click on it and you'll be redirected to this part. Any questions so far in this onboarding workflow? I hope you guys are engaged and you're able to understand everything. Any messages? Yes, no, maybe, no, man, I'm boring or something like that. I have questioned the reminders. Perfect. We will cover that as early as possible. Everything is clear. Superb, man. Thank you so much. Thank you. These efforts that we take to make sure that we are providing a detailed clarity of all the features, we want our users, our coaches, our trainers to make sure that they are utilizing the platform for their ease. And they should be using the software and technology to create a beautiful work-life balance for themselves. That is the whole thought process in making things very simple, not that complicated. Moving on in the client onboarding workflow, as a refresher, once you have created the payment plan, connected your payment gateway, moved your customers with the help of marketing to the plans page on the website. If the customer has purchased the plan, the next thing in the workflow will be the welcome email that they'll be receiving automatically on their registered email address that they have utilized. You can customize this welcome email from here. Just design it as per your needs. There is also a default format. If you want to utilize that, you can keep utilizing it. But I suggest you give your personal touch in the features that we have provided to you. This welcome email will land your customers on the password reset page. If they click on this link, they'll be creating the password. Once they have created the password, a second screen on their workflow screen will be this app QR code. And these people will be downloading the application, scanning this QR code. Based on their device, it will be redirected to them to the specific app store. Once they have installed the application, they'll be utilizing the email that they have utilized to purchase the plan and the password that they have created. That's how that is the successful onboarding journey of your customer is on FitBudd. As soon as they log in, now the job of your trader as a trainer, if you have designed a program for this customer, you're giving a one-on-one coaching and you need to assign this program to them manually. So you will find those customers in the plans to assign page. These customers has purchased a payment plan, created an account, logged into the application. Now they are waiting for you to assign them a workout program. And then they can utilize all the features of your application. And you need to make sure that you activate it. Andy, I'm running a challenge which has different price. I'm charging $47 as the intro. Guys, let me answer this question. It is regarding the payment plan. I'm running a challenge which it has a different price. I'm charging $47 as the introductory price. Then it needs to go to $97 per month and then can cancel at any time. How do I set that up? Andy, this particular option is not available because there is, I mean, yeah, it is possible in a certain way. For example, if you have created a payment plan already and your pricing is $50 and gradually you want to increase it, that means if you want to increase it for the future customers, not for the customers who have availed that offer, then you can utilize Stripe promo code feature, or you can launch the plan at what was that? 97, enable it and launch it for 47 first with no trial, if this is what a challenge is. Then gradually, after that offer period is completed, you can come here and change the pricing. I mean, you can just remove that discounted option. Now, this way, your existing customers will remain on that $47 plan option, if even it is a one-time option. Doesn't matter. Same thing. You can launch it at 47. And then once you are done with it, you can just remove it. People who are purchasing it later, they will be on that same, on a different pricing. I hope that answers your question. I'd like to offer my clients a 3-day free trial of the app without requiring a credit card. Is it possible? You can create a $0 payment plan for 3 days and you can publish it on your payment plans page. We do have that feature. Just create a one-time plan with 3 days and use $0. This becomes a free plan for your customers. Every email address can avail this free plan for once in their entire lifetime. So you can utilize it for marketing purposes. Here, your customers don't need to enter the credit card details. If you guys have any other questions, please drop it. If not, we will move on into the client management, fitness creating programs like fitness and nutrition, creating and assignment features of the platform. So if you guys have any question, please take 1 minute and drop that. If not, I will move on. Okay, perfect. I think no questions here. Oh, one in a Q&A. Will this recording be sent to us? It'll be available on YouTube. It'll be uploaded on our channel. My colleague has like she will share the YouTube channel link. Aishwarya, can you please share the link to the YouTube channel? Okay. I think no questions from my audience. I will move on in explaining your fitness, nutrition, client, and program management. To begin with, once your client has purchased a payment plan, now let us discuss what happens next. On your dashboard, there is a client segment just below the home page. A home page gives you a brief overview of what is happening on your dashboard with numbers in terms of client, the active client count, people who are on subscription, who are on one-time models, who are manually added, that is free of cost, and what your sale have been throughout that particular duration in the past 90 days or 7 days or 30 days. This is an overview which also gives you a calendar options of your appointments that are forthcoming on the home page. Just below that, there is a client segment which have a lead folder, a plans to assign folder, active client folder, inactive client folder. So now this particular leads folder, this particular segment here under client, This particular folder will contain all your customers who have downloaded your application. Now, I want to be more precise. This particular feature is only functional for super pro people or elite people who have their own white label application. It is not functional for the pro users or initiate users because there is no direct signups. In Super Pro, once there is a direct signup, people are able to create non-paying accounts. Non-paying accounts are nothing but leads. You can reach them out. These are potential customers who have downloaded your application in search of some fitness related assistance. You can reach them out, try to convert them. The second segment or second folder is the plans to assign folder. If a customer has purchased a payment plan, which is not automated, and if a customer has been added by you manually using this add new client option, then you will be finding those customers in plans to assign folder. The reason here they are is you need to assign them a workout program manually, a nutrition program manually, and activate their profile. Once you activate their profile, then they will be utilizing your application. Until then, they'll be seeing nothing in the application. They'll just see a notification saying that reach out to your coach. So once you activate, here your clients who are available in the active client folder, these are the people who are paying you and utilizing your services. And you can use their each profiles to modify the programs that you have assigned either manually or you have utilized the payment plan automation and you have this client in the active client segment automatically. And you just need to manage this client because they have messaged you something about their workout and you think you need to just modify the exercise. They are not supposed to utilize the one that you have assigned. You can just manually enter yourself in the schedule editor, select from the workout library that you'll be designing, that I'll be showing you, assign that. And if you want to modify anything, you can just simply modify only for this customer. Like you don't want them to do this exercise and you want them to include some cardio as well. This modification helps you either save this workout for this client only or create a copy of this entire changes that you have made. If you have modified it just for this customer, you can do this from here. Click on save and close. That is what the active client page looks like. You can see your client's profile. You can understand their progression history, their check-in pictures, what you have assigned to them in the on their site, their last payment. You can use the chat feature to communicate with them. You can see the compliance for how long they have been active, what things they have completed. I have a message. Okay, why can't we add manual sales? You can add manual sales. I mean, you can collect payments from your customers in person. You can manually add them. Uh, Once you have manually added them on the home page, you have this manually added option. So you can count that as your manual sales. Is there a way to get a notification when a client finishes a workout? So when someone signs up to the app, this is something. So basically, on the coach app that we have designed, it will be not a good user experience if we roll out or trigger multiple notifications to you as soon as a client has completed the workout, because you're not working with 20, 30, 40 clients. You have a potential to go with working with 200, 500, 1,000, 2,000, 10,000 customers literally using the FitBudd platform. So have all those kind of coaches on our platform who are utilizing our platform to train thousands of clients. So that giving that kind of notification trigger will just uh, limit your device and it will be not a good UI experience. That is the reason that is not possible. Um, an automated welcome message is already provided. It is the welcome email, but this particular feature is available on the custom plan, the elite plan. You can connect with the team if you want to discuss more about the elite plan. You can just reach out to the support team. Yesterday, I was doing an in-person progress check. I could not figure out how to update her weight. Sorry. I was doing an in-person progress check. I could not figure out how to update her weight, body fat, and muscle mass. Now, this is something that your customers updated from their side. They can edit it, but if you want to edit these kind of things, you can do it from the coach app. The client coach app, that the FitBudd coach app, that is the mobile version of the dashboard. You can just enter into your client's account and you can change the recent check-in that they have made. If that recent check-in is completed, I mean, you cannot change any past check-in data. You can only change the recent check-in data, because if you want to change the past check-in data, then you can raise a query to the support team and they can do that for you from the backend if that is crucially required. How to add their payment manually? Now that log is not available. There is no specific feature wherein you can create you can add a manual payment to a customer. You can collect the payment from any other sources, in person, probably any other direct bank transfer or something, not the provided PayPal or Stripe dashboards or something. But you can utilize this profile options of each client if they are manually added and keep a note check. You can use this add note option to keep a manual track of your sales. Purge paid in person on first. May. You can keep this kind of notes for yourself because this is just for limited to you. So you can utilize this feature. How long of a video is allowed to attach as broadcast, either direct? There is a help center that we have designed for you guys. Please go through this help center. You can search for any keyword. For example, chat. If you use chat, you have this in-app chat enhancement. Here you have details of how long the content that you want to utilize, you want to send off to your customers can be used. So you can just go there for your answer. How long a video file in a broadcast chat? It should be 90 seconds. And the file size should not be more than 16 MB. If you want to increase this particular numbers, you can, you have that option on elite plan. You can connect with the team if you want to. Now that is something that you can refer to on our help center. Moving on, I think that was the last question. Perfect. I hope I'm able to answer each question of yours. And if you think I was not able to answer your query, you can use this support channel, drop that question to the support team, and our support team will get back to you. Okay. Now, moving on, this is this third active client segment. Once your client has completed their program, and their account is deactivated either by you or by the system automatically, then they'll be visible here in the inactive client segment. This is your 4 client folders that you need to know. Mostly, once you start adding a client, let's say if you have added a client manually, provided an access to a program. Now, I curated this 3 days just now, right? Minimum 7 days of access is required for a schedule to be visible to a customer. Let's say if you have created an account, you will be seeing that account here in the plans to assign section. You'll be clicking on assign schedule. This schedule editor will be visible based on the duration that you have provided. will be visible on the left-hand side. Click on this add workout option. Import the schedule that you have created. Now, this is about client assignment. Before I jump into this part, I will pause this topic here. I will jump directly here in the fitness and nutrition creating libraries. You'll be designing your fitness and nutrition program using these two master libraries. That is something that this content is something that you will be utilizing here when you will be assigning the program to your customers, either manually or while I'll be explaining manually, I'll be explaining how the automation will work for you guys. Question, when will you be adding more exercise and stretch? We have 4,000 plus demonstrations. If you still think that the stretches and exercises that you are seeking are not available, you can utilize this add new option and add it to your library. You can enhance your library the way you want it. So whatever you guys are designing in this fitness master library and this nutrition master library is something that you will be assigning to your customers in the plans to sign section. To start with the fitness segment, you have 4 folders here in this fitness segment: exercises, workouts, cardio, and schedules. Exercises library will consist of the FitBudd database. You can utilize this database by clicking this blue plus icon over here. It has 4,000 exercises in alphabetical order. You can search for anything that you want. Make sure that you're utilizing the right name of the exercise. You will have the entire thing in barbell, dumbbell, cable, all the forms, cable. So you can find these exercises. You can utilize this database to create your workout library. So exercise library will help you design and create the workout library. Now, this workout library is your day-to-day workout. So if you're creating workouts in the workout library, you need to design an entire program that you're creating. So let's say if you're creating a 12 weeks program in your mind, in that 12 weeks program, you will be assigning 5 workouts each week to your customer. Now, these 5 workouts can be similar for first 4 week, then will be different for the next 4 week. Then there'll be a third stage that will be different for the next 4 weeks. So you need to create 15 workouts in this workout library. Those 15 workouts then will be compiled together in this schedule library that we have created. This is the final product or service that you will be utilizing and assigning to your customers, either in the client's plans to assign manual process or either in the payment plans automation process. In this two way, or with the advanced feature of the Explore on-demand library, where you will be providing a full-fledged library database to your customers to pick and choose from on their side. In any way, this is your master library, which will be helping you design your programs. Very simple. Just go to the workouts page. No need to even think of going in the exercise library, importing all the 4,000 plus exercises. You don't need all of that. You just need maybe 400, 500 demonstrations from this entire 4,000 library. You can go to the workouts, click this blue plus icon. As I said wherever you see the blue plus icon, you can design that particular segment. You will see 3 types of workouts that you are creating. Now, this is a day-to-day workout, right? There is a structured workout format, a follow-along video format, and an introduction format. In a structured format, you will be creating a structured design of all the exercises that your customers are supposed to perform throughout that day, be that 5, 6, 10, 20, whatever. You can create those 10 exercises and then you can configure the right tracking field: repetitions, durations, distance, meters, calories. With repetitions, you can provide it in a fixed format or in a range format. minimum, maximum, or in a per set variation format. The set can be defined from the top left corner over here, and you can design, sorry, you can give different sets on each set. And if you want your customers to log their own weight while they are performing any exercise, you can utilize the secondary tracking feature, which will consist of weight and 1 RM. Now, for 1 RM, you need to make sure that your customer knows the 1 rep max. You can utilize that feature. This 1 rep max feature, you can study about this if you're new to it. If not, if you know this already, you can utilize this feature already here. So let's say 1 rep max is the maximum weight that you can utilize in a single rep. That is for your customers. So if you want to utilize this feature, you can define what is the intensity, 1 RM 100% or 60% of what they can utilize. This is what you can utilize. Then there's a tempo feature that we have added, eccentric pause and concentric pause. If you are in that kind of training, these two features are there. If not, the base foundational features are right there. Logging the repetitions and the weight. Simply select weight. If you want to specify the target weight, do it. If not, let the customers decide what is good for themselves. Click on save. And this tracking field will be the one that your customers will be following in the application. I have a few questions. When will you be adding? Okay. How can I search for exercises only by name? Some region, people call things differently. Sometimes it takes me a long time to find them. And we search it by equipment or body part. There is a possibility to find those exercises from the funnel that we have provided here, but it is not always, I mean, if you're not using the right terminology or right word that is available in the database, then it'll be a challenge for you. So what you can do is you can search, you can utilize this Google search engine for the right form name. Sometimes I do this. This is a workaround. Any workaround that is good for you. Like you can utilize equipments, but for example, exercises that have the filters will show up, which is bench variations. You see, all these exercises are bench variations. So if you have any specific equipment in mind, you need to make sure that that is associated properly. Then you can find the various lists. If not, make sure that you just come little closer to what that exercise is. Like if it is a squat, different form of squat, you just search for squat and then go with the entire library in from A to Z. You have barbell, dumbbell, and everything. So use your workflow strategies, either Google or this, to search from the database of 4,000 exercises. Can I upload multiple videos of mine as a group to my library, or do I have to add them one at a time? It is, since each exercise is single, each workout is, the follow along workout will be a single format. So you need to make sure that you are uploading all that multiple videos that are required in explaining each demonstration exercises. We don't have that group upload feature on our platform. Once you have uploaded all those, compiled it, created in the Fitness Master library, then you can utilize the value add-ons of Explore On Demand library to compile them together in a group if you want to. Multiple videos. One time. This is a great setup for the workouts. I made myself as a client to test it from the client point of view, and it is very helpful. Thank you so much. How can I select yards under distance? I will see meters. You can drop a chat to the support team and request this particular feature. They will check with the tech team if they can include this particular option for you. I need the exercises, 3 sets of the same exercise in a row. The program just does one set of the exercise and move to the next. It only does the same exercise done. Okay. So whenever you guys are creating a workout, Andy has asked a very brilliant question. Now, this is the feature where, let's say you're creating a workout, you have added multiple exercises. Make sure that you uncheck this add as a group option if you don't want the format to be in a circuit. What happens if you use add as a group? it'll create a circuit format, which means your client will be completing first exercise with 15 reps, then going to the next exercise. If you don't want this way, you want these clients to perform uh, individual segments for 3 sets, you should uncheck that added as a group and define sets, reps for this single exercise. That's it. This is what the answer is for you, Andy. So whenever you're designing it, make sure you're unchecking add as a group. Make sure you uncheck the group. Okay. When the coach has answered the Andy's question. Perfect. So we have our good audience here. Thank you, guys. I may exceed a little bit in this webinar, but if you guys are with me, if you are enjoying it, just I'll keep the flow going, and I'll complete the entire webinar, all the topics that I have mentioned. So once you have designed this entire workout library, just click on save. Very easy to access. I'll just give overview quickly so that we can use some time to take some crucial Q&A. So moving on, this workout, once it is designed, you can utilize that particular library by creating a program. To create a program, just click this plus icon, follow the instructions. Once you have followed it correctly, follow this instructions. Let's say 12 weeks program. Move on, click on next. Here, you can just simply select 12 weeks. Apply. 12 weeks are added. If you want to add a 52-week program, go for it. Just create 1-year program design. This is the master schedule that you're creating. Let's say this is day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, or search for whatever you have created in the reference name. Day 1, day 2. Once you have selected the workouts, click on save, drag and drop it to the right position. Copy this entire week, paste it to the next 4 weeks if you want to do it. Once that is done, close it, go on. From 5th week onwards, search for another set of 5 workouts that you have created for the 5th week. And then do the same thing. Literally, this is how it is easy to design an entire 12 weeks program. Copy, paste, simple. Once done, click on save. All empty days will automatically marked as rest days. And you have created a program that you can assign. Click on save. That's it. Moving on. Once you have designed that particular workout library, now here, this is the initial task that you are investing in FitBudd. Design all the necessary programs that you have created in your entire coaching experiences using this tool. Have your program listed out clearly. Once that is done, go do the same thing for the nutrition part. Same workflow. Difference is in the fitness, I explained you the fitness exercise library. In the nutrition, it's a nutrition database. Same workflow, but multiple features that are there for your customers end. Like for example, you can create any custom food item, or you can import it from the entire 1 million database that we have. When you are importing any food item, you can add it to your library. You will get this option where you can customize the custom serving for each food item. And you need to add this food item only once. You don't need to add it every single time. If you're creating a meal plan, you need to go to the database, get another egg. Those duplicate options, just resist doing from that. Simply utilize each food item, use multiple custom servings for that specific food item. And whenever you want to edit any food, any serving option, like a cup of egg or a bowl of egg, any option that you see, you design it, come again and again over here in this library on this particular food item, and add those custom serving information. Utilize it when you are creating a meal plan. So in exercises, in fitness, we used exercise library to create workout library. In nutrition, we'll be using food item library and recipe library. In food item, we do provide a database. In recipes, we do not provide a database yet. So you can add your own recipes using this blue plus icon in the bottom. With the help of these two libraries, you'll be creating meal plans. There are two types of meal plans: food-based meal plan, macro-based meal plan. A food-based meal plan is something that you are defining with each meal category with the right food item and the exact serving count. This is what a food-based meal plan looks like. And the other one is a macro-based meal plan where you're defining a meal category, the number of macros that a client is supposed to consume, and the total number of calories. That's it. You can utilize these plans and then compile them in a proper meal schedule if you want to. So in nutrition, there are like 4 options that we have provided that you can understand when I'll be explaining you the client assignment process. So if you understood how to design a fitness program, you can just easily navigate through the entire nutrition database where you can create the entire nutrition program. Once you have created created this nutrition fitness related program, let's talk about the assignment part. Go to plans to assign page. Now this is, you have not used the automated feature and you are going in the assign schedule option to assign a specific schedule to your customer. That is a manual assignment part. You click on add workout. You have 2 options here: importing a schedule, adding a workout. The schedule that you have created is available on this library now. You can just assign it exact whatever the master schedule duration is. This schedule is for 12 weeks of content. If this customer purchase another weeks in future and automatically the weeks gets added, you will be seeing that your customer will have that entire program automatically listed out. Let's say 12 weeks. From week 8 onward, I have just not added anything. So this is what a master schedule hooks you up. You design it once. If you want to edit it, just go edit the master schedule. Whoever is available on that, whoever is linked with that master schedule will automatically get that latest updated workout model and everything. And if you want to modify it for customers, I've already showed you. Just click on this workout in the profile, edit it, and save it just for this client or add it to your library. Up to you completely. Now, talking about the meal assignment part. You select that add meal option. You have 4 options, as I said, using automated macro-based feature that we have. If you have assigned BMR-based targets, we have Harry's Benedict equation integrated in the backend. Based on that formula, your client's BMR is calculated. Their goal and activity questions gives the total number of calories based on your client's age, gender, weight, height questions. And how you will be receiving it? You'll be receiving it once your client answers the onboarding form that you have created. Okay. I'll show you that. That is the part of the client onboarding workflow, which I missed basically. Once your client logs into the app, they will be requested to fill up the onboarding form, which is 1 question at a time. They'll be answering those 10, 15 questions, whatever is crucial. And you will find those answers over here, right on your client schedule editor, if you want to see through. And you can also edit it if you want to. Like quickly, I'll show you this part. Date of birth, anything. Let's say any numbers. This is what my BMR is. So as soon as I have answered it, earlier I had no calculations. Now I have a BMR calculation. Okay. Based on whatever my activity and goal is. sorry, based on my activity and goal. The automation will give me a certain number of calories to my account if you have assigned an at BMR based option. The other options that we have on board is assigning an entire schedule. Now, this schedule means you have created a single meal plan for a single day, and you have compiled and created a 12-week meal plan schedule, same like a workout schedule. And that schedule can be assigned to your customers. So each day they have a different meal plan. This is second option. Third option is importing a single meal option. You have created a single meal plan. They need to follow it until you come back and change it. So they go with a single meal plan throughout. And the fourth option is add meal plan. Now, same goes here, that the difference in an import daily meal and a day meal plan is, here you can have a rest day option included along with the workout day. But when you are assigning a meal plan, you are assigning it including just for that specific day. And if we are selecting it for the entire duration, it goes on for on and on. This is how these four features will work for you. The other trackers that are available is it will include your water tracker, will include your activity trackers, which is synced with your smartwatches for your customers. And you can even add supplements. So you need to design a supplement plan that you can assign to your customers. So you have assigned workout that you have created in the fitness library. You have assigned nutrition that you have created in the nutrition library. Supplement is also something that you will be creating in the nutrition library. Then water and activity is something that you have assigned. Once you are done, click on save and close. Your client is ready to be activated. You hit on activate, your client will move to the active client page. Now they will have access to the client application. Any questions? I love the option to pay you guys, but the hour to bulk load recipes and food I save me a ton of work. Thank you, Kim. If you guys need to have your data work done based on the queue size, however our team is engaged, you can utilize that data services that Kim has mentioned. Drop a chat to the support team and they'll give you the details. Now, we are coming to the reminders part. So I have completed your client onboarding journey in this webinar. I have completed the understanding of how you will be designing your fitness and nutrition master libraries. I've explained you your client management process. I have talked about your client chat feature. Now I'll talk about the extra tools that we have provided to you that comes handy in managing your online training platform. The first key important feature, the communication feature, messages. You have direct messages, you have group chat, you have broadcast, and for elite customers, you have in-app notifications as well. For Super Pro Gold users, we have group chat features. Pro users also can utilize the group chat community. But basics, the people on initiate plan, they don't have this. If they need, they can upgrade to the next best plan, which is Pro. So you can utilize a group chat to create a community of all the customers together where they are interacting with each other. You can utilize broadcast to send one-way messaging to your customers. You can use broadcast as a scheduling reminders for your customers. You can schedule your messages whenever you want to get it delivered. And it will be scheduled for that particular period of time. And you will see how many recipients will be receiving these messages. You can create these broadcast channels based on the plans, based on their categories, based on tags, based on start date. These tags are something that you can create in each client's profile if you want to. Simply, you have this add tag option. Just create a tag over here. That's it. You can utilize to filter it for your customers. If you have any other questions, if I'm not able to cover all these other things that are available, drop a chat to support team, ask them a question, they will answer you. Or schedule a support call They can give you answers while explaining to you on a Zoom call. So you can take benefit out of that. The entire communication feature consists of these things. Now you can refer that help article here to understand what kind of file format you can utilize to interact with your customers. Then you have check-ins, where you can see your clients' daily check-in. Whenever a client submits a check-in or a weekly check-in, whatever, you will see a notification here. You can quickly go and check out your clients' pictures, body measurements, their onboarding, their questionnaires, so basically their check-in questionnaires, how they are feeling and everything. Now, just below these things, they are like key important features like value add-ons. These are $50 value add-ons for pro and super pro users included in the elite plan. This particular feature uh, is the video on-demand library. We have a video demonstration on YouTube for this particular feature. You can imagine Netflix and your application to understand this particular feature. You can have this feature on your account for a pricing of $50, but can create an all-access program, design a full-fledged workout library, create multiple collections for beginners, intermediate, advanced, like an open Netflix platform. But this time, it is not movies or TV shows. It is your workout programs, your nutrition programs, recipes, resources, motivational videos, documents, so much. And then you can just charge $20, $10, $30 from each customer just to utilize your application. You can market it to n number of customers. You can have 100 people just utilizing your video on demand library, fully automated. You don't need to do anything. You just need to design your content, market your plan to the right audience, and improve the library. So this is that feature. If you are interested, schedule a call with the support team and they can give you a walkthrough of this, probably give you some demos of our successful accounts which are available on our YouTube. So you can learn from them and take a call for yourself. This is what this Explore library. You can configure it based on the payment plan. So completely a value add-on. Then there are challenges. This particular feature is exclusive to the Elite plan. So we will skip this out. If you guys are interested, please schedule a call for that as well. Appointments, we have a group classes add-on, again a value add-on where you can create multiple classes, sell out to your customers. So these value add-ons, which are $50 on your existing databases, because you can generate a more income formats with this enhancement to your platform. So it brings you value in terms, will bring us value and help us grow and create more of these designs and make sure that we are upgrading and providing you the best software possible for all your requirements. Group classes feature will include your one-on-one session. By default, you have an in-app video call feature, which is this one. You can schedule multiple sessions with this particular one-on-one session. But if you want to sell off your single sessions to your customers, like you do in person right now, you can utilize this add-on feature and create the sessions and the sessions validity. You can configure the group classes locations for studios, for gyms, or Zoom or Google Meet, however it is, from the configurations. Then you have next add-on to add multiple trainers and they can utilize access to your platform. So this idea is in mind, like you are the owner of the gym and you have multiple coaches under your gym and they are utilizing your equipments to train their customers. They are utilizing your payment channels to get onboarded their customers. So basically, you will be the head source collecting the payments. Other trainers can manage their customers. You need to assign each customer of those trainers and they can utilize your dashboard, your workout library, nutrition library to train their customers. This is another $50 add-on. These add-ons are available on the FitBudd pricing page. If you're interested, you can go there, you can chat with the support team and they can help you upgrade it, or you can just directly go on and purchase it. You have that option to purchase it if you need it. There is a 7-day trial, so feel free to utilize it. and cancel it before the trial is completed if you don't want to proceed with it. Now, this is the client application. So I will explain you about the coach app and client app. I'll take another 10-15 minutes and then I'll wrap it up. So the client app, you have all the trackers that are necessary. This is what your customers see on their side. These are just preview images. Everything that you are seeing, app launch page or anything, this will be not the same for all the customers. The pictures that you will be using in upload as a cover image while creating the workouts in the Fitness Master library, images that you're utilizing in creating the cover images of the meal plans, those are what your clients are seeing on this homepage. Okay. So your clients will have trackers on the homepage, which will include a workout tracker, a nutrition tracker, water tracker, and then your daily activity steps that is synced with the smart watches. If you are on iOS, then you can connect with Apple Health, Apple Watch, or you can connect with Fitbit. Using Fitbit, you can utilize any other option that Fitbit supports for the integration. Or you can connect with Apple Health to sync the data with any ordinary smartwatch, get that data in Apple Health and sync Apple Health with the iOS uh, device. Second option is your Android app. The Android app will have two options. One is Fitbit, the other one is Google's Health Connect. So if you see that Health Connect is not available on your app, you can request the support team and they will help you get it for your account. So your clients can connect Samsung, Garmin, Android watches with this existing syncing data integrations and get the step count, their calorie burn count and everything from their smartwatches. That is what the tracker does. Next one is you have a detailed walkthrough of how your client will see the workout tracker, what they see once they open the workouts page, what they see when they start. All of this in design, these trackers, these logs, how do you to utilize all of this. It is available in the client app demonstration video. Okay. I will take a minute. I will give you a live presentation for your understanding. Just a second. One second. Can you please confirm if you guys are able to see my mobile screen by any chance? Just allow me 1 second. Let me just log out from the accounts that I am in. While I'm doing this, I'll share my screen. Perfect. I'm just giving you a walkthrough of a client app first, what your clients see on their side through the coach app, basically. So this is the FitBudd Coach app. You can download this coach app. For Android, it is available on the Play Store. For iOS, you can request the support team to share the links. They will share the links. You can download the coach app for the iOS. This is how it looks like for you. You have messages, you have groups, you have check-ins, you have live, that is your appointments. and you have the other miscellaneous things that you are required to learn. In the messages, you can see a search bar which will which can search all your existing customers in your database. Okay. But these active profiles, I hope my screen is visible to you guys. Okay. Hmm. Is was my mobile screen visible to you guys? So yeah, moving on. On the messages folder, you can see your active clients or clients who are messaging with you. If you want to see their client preview, what they are seeing on their side, you can click on the schedule calendar icon in the top right corner. It will open up your client entire client application interface. You can see if you have assigned a workout to them. Is there any workout? Yes, there is one workout. You can see the workout that is assigned to them. This is what your clients see on their side as well. Since you cannot start a workout, you can manually log a workout for your customer if you are giving an in-person training session to an online client. So you can click this complete icon in the top right corner, and you can manually enter this pointers, like for how long you have provided the exercise, which date, what time, what is your metric count. Just click on save. And if you want to log the repetitions and weights for them, you can just simply log using it, using this log feature. This will be available when you have completed your client's manual check-in. This is something that you can do with the coach app. You can also submit your clients' check-ins from uh, your phone. So you can edit and modify the check-ins for your customers. Okay. And you can also see your clients' previous logs of the exercises that they have utilized. And each log will have their own trend. Like it'll show the graph of each exercise that have been utilized throughout the client's duration. This compliance is available there. Exact features are visible to your customers on his side as well. This is the messaging feature. You can also see messages from your client side. You can respond it. You can send messages here if you want to. These are the key important features, very easy to navigate client application. Now, with the help of this client app, the coach app is something that you are learning. You'll be using this app for your communication purposes while you are away from your desktop. But if you want to assign any program, you're going to use the FitBudd dashboard. In the messages, you're going to chat with them here, send whatever you want to do. This is the group chat. You can manage your groups here. You can see your client recent check-ins here. You can see your clients onboarding calls. You can accept the calls here in the coach app. And from the leads landing page, you can see what your non-paying customers for Super Pro users are seeing, or even the pro users, client testimonials, all of it. Everything is something that you can check out. Here you have clients. So, that is what all that thing was of the coach app. Uh, it was an overview. I know it was very quick, not a detailed version of everything. But I tried my best to give you an overview of everything that you need to learn. This will actually, I hope this, if you were with me throughout this webinar, then uh, you have a right strategy now to execute using the platform. I will be open to Q&A now. Please drop your questions for the next 5 minutes. I'll be answering your questions And here I also cover the reminders feature that one of my trainer was asking a long time from since a long time. Can you please write the question of the reminders feature that you were asking, coach? Okay, Andy, final questions. I'm running a coach. I use Strava and Runkeeper app to monitor running distance, paces. There way to integrate Strava maybe in the future. Andy, now you have a custom request. Can be possibly taken care and looked into if you can reach out to the elite people. Custom features are something currently it is not possible in the pro plan or super pro plan. Still, if it can be done or not, you can check with the team if that is available in the elite plan. I had a question about regarding on demand. Yeah, please drop a question here with me, or you can use the chat with the section to ask with the support team. How can we pull leads in? If you have a super pro plan, if you have your white label application, then obviously you will have your non-paying customers leads. How you can pull them up, that is completely in the way you are communicating with them. As long as you are communicating with your audiences through marketing channel, through your internal broadcast channel, offers that you're utilizing, discounts that you are selling off, giving them some kind of understanding that you are there to help them out, creating a sympathy and empathetic atmosphere in the communication. Drop a chat to everybody and see who replies. Interested people will reply you back. If somebody is not interested, they will keep you on unseen. You can reduce your efforts there. Invest your efforts in people who have responded you back. Yep, that is what my suggestion will be. Without reminder is active for all days, yet some clients only train 3 to 5 days. Workout reminder is active for all days, yet some clients only train 3 to 5 days. So when you create workouts, you can select different times, right? Perfect. Something that is, so you want to make sure that the people on rest days don't receive reminders. Technically, it is integrated in the backend. People who are on rest days, they don't receive reminders or for their workouts. But if you still see that people who are on rest days, they are receiving workout reminders, drop that in a support chat, inform that to the support team using the client email address. They will check what is the issue in the backend. If there is any technical issue, they will resolve it. Workout reminder is active for all days. Okay. With on-demand, clients access all programs in Explore. Can it be configured to clients assigning only one-on-one? Yes. Exactly that way it was designed. You can configure the content of the Explore library based on each payment plan you are designing. So if you are selling off only one-on-one, on-demand program, then you can just configure on-demand program. By default, no doubt the feature is available for all the paying customers. But once you start configuring it, it is partially available to whoever you are deciding for and whatever you want them to see. Once you design it, you will get this option. What about the clients on other plans? You can just make sure that you disable it. So let's say it's first plan is the Explore on demand plan. You have configured it for this specific country. That's it. Have advertising leads coming in from Meta and MailChimp. Can we pull that into this website? When you, if you are receiving it from MailChimp, connect your MailChimp to FitBudd dashboard. You will receive all the leads that are landing up on the leads landing page, provided that you have connected MailChimp. And if you have connected MailChimp, data will be synced. And you can refer the data from the tags that we have provided. They're not being imported even though it's connected. Drop a chat to the support team. Let's see if there is any technical difficulties in the backend. Okay. That was the last question. Perfect. I have 2 more minutes before we wrap it up. Before that, I'll just share the marketing tips part. I'll just give you a heads up. This is crucial. mostly during my entire webinar, I did communicated most of these pointers here. So the tips that I have compiled here, these are simple, fixed, working strategies for the customers. This is what the knowledge is. This is what the information is. It is available from multiple coaches' experiences. You can search for it. Scaling your online training business is something that you get a leverage using the FitBudd dashboard. You have entire features that we have walked through with the payment plan automation. I don't know if I explained you the payment plan automation or not, but whatever we did in the manual part where we assigned a workout, then a nutrition, then supplementation and water and activity, you're going to do the same thing here in this payment plan automation and enable the automation whenever you have done. That's it. Whoever purchases the plan will receive that kind of automation. Because the limited time, if you want to understand the automation, please drop a chat to the support team. They'll help you with a help article, or just go to the help center that I have created. You can just walk in and search for automation. All the articles that me and my team have designed throughout is available. And if you think something is not available, you can drop a chat to my team, and my team will be creating it for you. These health sections are important as a playbook for you guys. So you can utilize this payment plan automation for that part. Now, coming to the tips of for marketing, with the automation, you have enhanced the payment plan to automatically assign a program. And as a coach, you don't need to invest your time in assigning a manual program to your customer, because you have invested good amount of time in creating and designing the program. Once you have strategized everything, the payment plan is top notch, the strategy is on point, the pricing options are on point, you need to decide your niche and your audience. So this process comes before you design the payment plan. You know who you are training, you know your expertise, you know beginner, intermediate, advanced modules. You have created everything. As a coach, you have experience to train even a newbie or a pro at the same time. And you have designed the programs as well in the same way. Once you have defined your niche and audience, it'll be easy for you to create a payment plan and to design a program. Because there is a lot of content that you can create based on your experiences, based on your client needs. Different client will need different type of training, right? Keeping all of that in mind, you can create a general template, which can be a helpful source for the automation. You can utilize a single payment plan link, market it on the existing marketing channels, social media channel, your WhatsApp channels, your group communities, your friends and colleagues channel, your family friends program channels, their references, their networks. A lot of potential customers out there. So define your niche and audience. Focus on what your niche is. Once you have done, build your strong online presence. We have already the software, the program intact, plug and play. Just work on the website that we have provided. Create a visually represented website with the content that you want your customers to read through. Create your testimonials, success stories. Create the payment plans with clear training packages and pricing. And the onboarding process, I have showed you how simple it is. So your online presence is already strong with the platform that you're utilizing. Once that is done, keep a client-centric approach. Make sure that you are connected with your customers using the internal communication channels that we have utilized. I have explained to you in the webinar: group chat, broadcast, direct messages. Make sure that you have that zeal to connect with your customers. Your customers should give you a feedback that whatever it is, I have the best customer service possible on our product, on the application from my trainer. Then engage with your audience on a regular basis. Motivate them. Send them the broadcast of how you're doing today. Good morning. Start your work. Though the reminders are already there, maybe a personal message from your side, a quote. Make sure that you are using the group community feature so that they are engaged together. some activities. If you are training a local group of 10, 20, 15, 30 people, bring them out together, run out a challenge, charge them a little $5, $10 something for 1 hour, 30 minutes, record that, give a good moment ecosystem, use that on your existing social media channels so that customers see that you as a trainer, you are so friendly, easy to work with, and you have a best client-centric approach, and you are always there with your customers. Share success stories as much as possible. Then leverage your social media, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook groups, WhatsApp communities of yours, your friends, your family, your existing customers, their friends and family, a lot of potential around your region, and then digital marketing. Once that is set, use all of this available platforms to target your audience, because you know your niche, you know your target audience. If you're training youth, you know that you need to target 14 years old, 17 years old, 18 years old. If you're training professionals, you know to target 24 years old, 35 years old. If you're in your mid 40s or 50s, you know your target audience. Market yourself as much as you can. First, start with free marketing. Then, if you're able to generate revenue, then go with the paid marketing. Offer free value to build trust. Freebies are important. 3 days trial, 3 days zero program, no credit card required trial, explore access, some free workout for 2 days, 3 days, nutrition tracker, some videos of you motivating them. It's something free of cost that is attracting your customers. Keep a live Q&A session like this. Enhance and engage with your webinars. Create mini workouts. Provide them. Record yourself. Upload it on YouTube. As much as you can, leverage yourself. Please do it. Become a lead magnet or create a lead magnet. In digital platform, there is a lead magnet process. Understand the workflow. Once you are moving to a paid marketing from your existing free marketing. Free marketing is done based on your network. Paid marketing is utilized based on the digital help with Insta ads, Facebook ads, Google ads, YouTube ads. If you are generating revenue, utilize it in the right direction to target your niche and audiences. All of this is available in the recording, which will be uploaded on the YouTube channel of ours. So please read it through. If I have not covered any more pointers, I will take the answers here. Are we going to receive this presentation you're showing now? Ashwarya, can we create a link and upload a PDF file somewhere in the YouTube description for them so that they can have the access to this doc? If you can, my team will be doing something for that, for the presentation part. Do clients have onboarding questions with on-demand or no? There is one single onboarding form. It is connected with the client onboarding journey. It remains the same throughout the application. Any other questions, coaches? If not, thank you so much for being the best audience. If you guys need us, we are available just with a click on chat with us. This webinar was very helpful and informative. Thank you, Nihal. My pleasure. My pleasure. Okay, my pleasure. I'm happy to help you guys. If you guys need us, drop a chat, schedule a support call if you require. If not, watch this webinar whenever you have time. Thank you so much for your time.